Alright, this is the beginner's guide, and I'm not gonna waste any time, so let's get straight into it. When you first spawn in, you're gonna wanna just basically just look up the codes for the game and just put all of them in because you'll get a ton of gems from that. That's the first thing you wanna do, you're also gonna get other stuff. But then you're gonna look at this event and you're gonna follow these quests. Now this first one tells you to do a 10 pull on the banner. So you're just gonna go over here and do a basic 10 pull. I just have it so I use all like as much as I can, but you don't need to do that. Just do 10 pulls on the banner. And then you're done with that. Don't use any more gems. You're going to want to save those from later because right now you don't really have a reason until you hit level 10 to like pull on the banner. So your main goal early game is to just follow this quest line and complete all these quests. I completed them so you can't see them, but you just have to keep finishing these because they give you a bunch of stuff, especially these sprites, and these beginner tickets are really good because after you complete enough quests, you get enough to guarantee a mythic from the banner. But basically, all you're gonna do is play through story mode for the most part, and also you're gonna have to do some challenges later on to evo your units. But let's demonstrate how you're gonna mainly play through story mode. This is gonna be with, I mean, you're not gonna have this team, but this is basically the quick guide on how to like actually beat these story mode stages. Make sure that you're playing on hard mode so you get the most amount of XP from it. And if go into your settings and turn on auto skip waves and auto start because it will make it way faster. So just place your, if you got any farm units, these two are the farm units. Basically they give you money each wave. So you're gonna want to place those first. I recommend always, you want both of them, because you're never gonna like fully upgrade characters without both of them unless you are running like both of them on Unbound, but even then it's a better choice. And you're just gonna keep placing them. You can pre-place things and they'll only place when you have the money. And what you want to do is put your farm units on auto upgrade 1. This will make them prioritize getting upgraded. Your strongest DPS unit on upgrade priority 2, and then everything else on like upgrade priority 3. So this will make sure that your farms get upgraded first, then your main DPS, and then like your supports are sub DPS after. And then just gonna leave it on auto and let it play out. Now, I do recommend that you don't you don't have to place it like so close to the front. But if you like get on your first temple, if you get good units, place it close to the front because then you'll finish the stage faster. Yeah, after this, I'm gonna basically show like the best units that you can get and like who they are for like each role. But other than that, there's not really much left for like to talk about for like gameplay, since this is just beginner's guide. But let's skip to the units. Okay, so after playing story mode for long enough and completing your quests, you're gonna hopefully be at level 10 by then, and you're gonna go over the summon. Now, the main units you're gonna be looking for is, let's see, you're gonna be looking, okay, you can't see all of them on here, I think, but you can see one of them. You're gonna want to look for at the mythics, and you mainly want Yuta. Yuta is the best DPS out of all of them. And then for supports, you would want Puppet or Inumaki, or I think this one's supposed to be really good, but mainly Puppet or Inumaki. For TPS you want Yuta, but I've also heard that Furin is supposed to be really good, so also look for Furin. Those are like the main units you're gonna be on the lookout for. But there is one unit that is infinitely better than basically every other unit in this game, and I'm gonna explain how you can get that unit. It's going to be this toy maker unit, and basically all you have to do is something very simple. You're just gonna click on events, Go to release tournament. And as you can see right here, receive toy maker for just playing, for just participating. You'll just claim it here. All you have to do is click view tournament, click on release tournament, and enter the tournament. You don't even need to play. Like you can see right here, my high score was 0. I just left it. I didn't bother placing anything. It literally does not matter. And you'll get the unit for free. This unit is actually insane when you max it out. So like right now it does like 30k with Unbound. It was doing like, now this unit will like place summons. This before it was doing, I think it was around like 10k ish, and I don't even have good stats. This unit will carry you through the entire game. This is literally the only unit you really need, plus farms. Now, basically you're just gonna do that to clear all of story mode and finish the rest of your beginner's quest, and that's really it for the beginner's guide. By then you'll be able to do expeditions and probably do raids. So yeah, that's probably all you need to do. And then also don't forget to check like the index, because let's see, yeah, if you look you will be able to get free gems and also free trade crystals, so that's really nice. Oh, and shinies count as different units also. So when you evo a shiny, it's separate from evoing a whatever it's called, normal unit. And then there's ones for enemies and also ones for equipment. Okay, so now that you hopefully have some good units and like one or two mythics, you're gonna want to go over the upgrades, and basically this is where you're gonna make your units like 1,000 times better. So I recommend for trait rerolls, save them for either Toy Maker or Yuta first, and then get a good trait on them. So like basically any of these will be good early game, but if you get Unbound, that is the best trait on both of them. So that's really, you'll get really lucky if I got this in 500, which is only 1/3 of the pity, and you get a lot, especially if you put in all the codes, you get a lot of rerolls. Next, Ascension. This is only for like mythic units. If you get duplicates of them, you can ascend them so they do more damage, which is nice. Stat potential. This is how you reroll stats on them. Crafting. That's for like crafting certain things like this hexed blade. This is for Megami. Holy pendant. And then sprites, which sprites are important for this final part, evolving your units. Some can get evolved. I recommend prioritizing evolving Yuta first, and then you can go for your supports, whichever ones you pick. And that's basically everything you need to know about this game, and with that information you'll be able to get to like level 25, start doing raids and all that stuff pretty quickly. Anyway, I got nothing else to say. That's it.